What's good, Nessa gang? Welcome back to the channel. We got a whole month vlog here, and why not start it off with a good old nice and slay. Let me know how I did. Let me know if you think it's cute or whatever. Sometimes I feel like I lay my wigs better than when I go to get it done, which make me feel good, but you know, to each its own. Moving forward, we ended up doing a video for my sister's channel. It was like a nugget challenge, and I can never look at nuggets the same. And then we did some videos for trail, but something kept happening and we just never went through with it. But it was still a vibe, so I love that. And then this is another day, probably the next day, I'm not sure. All the days are kind of like mixed up. It was a really long month for me. I woke up at like 8 a.m. because I had a promo later on. And then ever since I was like 6 years old, I've been getting like frequent heartburn, acid reflux. So I started that medicine that I showed you guys, and it's actually the best medicine that I've ever taken for it. And then we're at the promo and we're about to order, and the food was, bro, the food was amazing. I ended up going back and ordering everything again like a week later. I was craving it so hard, and I'm actually craving it now. But anyways, after this, we forgot that we had agreed with our cousin to go on a little late lunch dinner type thing at the seafood spot, because we all agreed that we haven't had seafood in a really long time, and we actually rescheduled this already once. So we're like, ugh, we gotta go, even though we were still kind of full. We had to make things shake, you feel me? We had a little break, like a 2-hour break before we went though, so that was good. The drinks was amazing, the food was amazing. I'm going here again too, and the crazy thing is that I just ate like 30 minutes ago, and watching this vlog is like actually making me upset because all this stuff was so good and it looked so good. Okay, but then fast forward, this was a busy day for me, because then we was looking at bars and stuff, because I'm actually looking for a location for my very first meet and greet. We're meeting up with the owners and stuff like that, so we'll see what the future holds. And then this day was a very much needed day, because my roots were so long, and if you know anything about me, you know that I hate when my roots start to show, especially when my hair is so light bright like it is. Like, it just has to get touched up, otherwise it just feels ratchet. Not to mention, I have multiple colors in my hair, so like the roots just throw it all off, you feel me? Like, it just gotta go. Although they didn't really know what they were doing, we made it work. I went live and we all guided them through the process, and everything came out perfect except for like one little spot, but we gonna get that the next time. And then lately we've been obsessing over tacos, specifically from this one spot. They just so wet, chef's kiss. We decided to have a little picnic at this place. If you live in Chicago, you probably know where this is. I don't know where this is, but it was cute and it's vibes. But I don't do bugs, and bugs were just like invading our space. Didn't like it, had to go real quick. But the birds were so, I was about to say cute. They're definitely not cute. They're definitely intimidating, but it was cute to see Winter having a blast and laughing. But moving on, you know my birthday's in July, so this was the morning of my birthday. I had to get fresh, get clean. I had just installed my wig like the day before I did pencil curls, and I was so upset at the way they turned out, and I just felt like I didn't have enough time in the morning. Like, I was doing everything at like my own pace, and just time was getting the best of me. Trill had a brunch reservation for me, and instead of getting ready, I decided to like go shopping at Fashion Nova, because I got that little text. That little text be the death of me. If you know, you know. But I definitely could have used that time to fix my hair to my liking. I didn't want to be late, so I had to do what I had to do, but in result I didn't even take any pictures. But anyways, I was super excited because I finally got my customized planner. If you guys like structure and like to be organized, I'm gonna leave my link for this in the description, but I customized it to the T. Like, this is exactly what I needed, because those Walmart planners ain't doing it for me. And I started drinking coffee. I like how it keeps me up on my toes. I feel super energized, and I don't know, I feel like now it doesn't hurt my stomach as much as it did before, maybe because I'm using almond and oat milk. But anyways, after I got ready, I rushed to the brunch spot, and the food was amazing and it was so cute. And then we went, I don't know where we went. It was nice. It was like some cowgirl stuff, and I was kind of upset because I was wearing a skirt and not shorts. I couldn't ride the mechanical bull. But leave it up to me. I stepped on a earring and it hurt so bad, and I was so mad because this was like the second time it happening. Like, Winter just don't care about me because she just be leaving random items on the floor for me to step on. Like, what is that? But moving on, this is another day. My wig's looking crazy, as you could see in that one clip of us axe throwing. It was looking so crazy. So I had to take it off. I'm gonna have to like redo it one day, like braid it or do something, like take my time with it. But anyways, lately I've been trying to get into fitness. I'm trying to take my health a little bit serious, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been the type to work out. So for those of y'all that be DMing me and commenting under my videos like, what's my workout routine, what's your workout routine, like, sis, I don't know, I don't have one. I just watch what I eat. Lately I have not, and I've been paying for it. I've been feeling so disgusting. But yeah, I'm trying to get my stamina up a little bit, because I don't know if y'all know this, if y'all have been paying attention, but I took a pole class, and that's a lot of upper body strength, and it's very intense. So I needed to like work my body to be a little bit more prepared for that class, which I'll show y'all a little bit later. But yeah, so I be trying to stretch because your girl trying to get flexible too. I got goals, okay? I got goals. And let me tell you, if y'all are like an introvert, if y'all don't like going to gyms, if y'all don't like getting looked at, if y'all got anxiety like me, something like this, like a mirror that tells you what to do and shows you, is amazing. Like 10 out of 10. After my workout, I had to get a little fresh and clean, you feel me? And I just want to say that I dislike all of y'all that convinced me to watch Stranger Things, because why y'all didn't also mention that there's a whole nother season that's coming out in like a year or two? Like, y'all did me dirty. I like to binge watch everything. I literally watched all 4 seasons in about 3 days. I can't. Like, I just can't. Put me on to some more stuff in the comments. But anyways, moving on. It's another day, another dollar. I'm making TikToks, getting cute. And let me tell y'all something. I was supposed to have this vlog up for y'all on the 1st, but I dropped my hard drive and it deleted everything, and I was halfway done with this vlog. I was so upset, but I'm back at it again. Everything happens for a reason. And let me explain this clip. Trill is such a sweetheart. She threw me a surprise party and I had no idea. Y'all, I really be speculating stuff, you know? I be putting 2 and 2 together, and I had no idea, and it was like one of the best nights of my life. And then here you go. Here's the clip that I told y'all about. This is a part of my pole class. I actually did a whole entire vlog, very detailed, very cute, if I do say so myself, and I'll link that video in the description if you haven't watched it already. But this is only 1 out of 3 classes, so stay tuned for the other ones. And then we went to the movies to watch Nope, and it was actually in theaters like a day early in Chicago at the theater that we were at, so I was glad about that. But it was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie. If you know, you know. If you saw, you saw. But after we left, this happened. Like, there was no cars where I was parked, and everybody decided to park behind me. So how was I gonna get out? So guess what we did? We did what needed to be done. We were looking up videos on how to move it and stuff, because we don't know nothing about them bikes. But Trill was determined. She said, no, we gotta go. And then this day, we ended up going to this arcade. I found it on TikTok, and I was like, oh, that looks so fun. And we pulled up, and it was like a really good price. I think it was like 2 for $50, like 2 people for $50, and it's like unlimited everything. And we mainly came for like VR, because I don't know about them, but I have never done it before, so I was super excited. But when we went, the worker was like, all of them are dead and some of them are not working, but if you come back like 20 minutes before we close at 11, then, you know, maybe you can have a chance. But we went back, and when we came back, it was like closed. Like, she's like, no, I can't do it anymore. So we were upset about that, but we had a lot of fun. The go-karts were super fast, and the steering wheel was super hard to turn, so I didn't like that. But my favorite part was the obstacle course. I think it's called like an aerial obstacle course. This specific part is when she's like giving us the bad news. But yeah, my favorite part was the obstacle course. I couldn't get any footage because I didn't want my camera to break or anything, and then I didn't want like any workers to, you know, grab my camera, mess it up, or steal it, you know what I'm saying, you know the vibes. So yeah, it's just so crazy that I was already planning to go to like this huge outdoor aerial obstacle course, but the pole instructor was basically like, you might be very sore, so it's a good idea to play it safe and not go. And after like 10 minutes of this obstacle course, like my whole body was like shutting down, and once I went to sleep, I felt like I had got hit by a truck. Like, it was very much intense. But like I was saying, I just think it's crazy that they had one here. It like prepared me for like an outdoor one, because that was pretty intense. But also, I thought was funny was that I asked them like what time they close, and they're like 11. And then if you go out places and they close at a certain time, they'll usually start packing it up and closing early. So when they said like no, exactly at 11, it was funny to see like all the games and all the lights turning off once it hit 11. This I also give a 10 out of 10, especially for the price. You can't beat that. I will be back. And then this day is the day that I took my sister to a spray paint and sip, and we vibed. I was obsessed. At this point, I'm like obsessed with taking classes. And I gotta give this a 10 out of 10 too, because it was just remarkable. It could be the sipping part, but no, I really think it's a good experience. And it was only about $40 per person, so that's pretty good. I found it on Airbnb, so if you're looking for things to do, just look up your city and go to Airbnb. I use the app. But I also did a whole entire vlog on this, so if you haven't seen that, I will also link that video in the description. If you haven't seen these videos, y'all, come on now, we gotta do better. Turn on them post notifications. And I know I've been talking a lot, that's kind of the purpose of this video, but I wanted to know if y'all like full voiceover vlogs like this, or do you feel like I'm talking too much, or would you guys actually want to hear the actual audio, or should I try something else like no voiceover, no audio, just music and a vibe? What y'all think about that? Or do y'all think y'all would be bored, or do y'all think y'all would add your own context, make you think a little bit? I don't know, let me know in the description. But after that, we had to eat, and then we walked I think it was another festival. Bro, there's been so many festivals in Chicago. Love it. Except for now, because this monkeypox stuff ain't no hoe. But moving on, my sister ended up inviting us to this bar, and it's not really our thing, so we were just trying to like vibe in our own little zone and stuff like that. After like an hour or two of trying to hang, we just couldn't do it anymore, so we ended up leaving and doing our own thing. We went to Navy Pier and did a little boat tour. It was so relaxing. It was so hot outside, but the wind in the water was just like everything. And before y'all ask me where the baby is, her dad decided to take her for 2 weeks so I can have a little break, especially because it was my birthday. And although I didn't have any plans, I just definitely needed like a break. And I know I don't have to explain myself, I just wanted to, because I just hate comments like that. People act like moms can't ever get a break, but dads can, and that's so overrated. Anyways, we also ended up doing scooters because I wanted to utilize all the time that I had left alone, be able to find some independence in a way, because I'm always alone, but I'm never truly alone because I always have like a toddler on my hip. So it was nice to like see what it's like to be alone. But don't get it twisted, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I definitely wasn't crying a lot when she was gone. That's my baby right there. And at this moment is when I knew I messed up. I put way too much got to be spray and my hair was breaking off. But to end this vlog on a good positive note, we ended up going to like this 18 and over bounce house, and I made a whole vlog on it. So if you want to see in depth, go ahead, click that description. It was so much fun, lots of laughs. But comment gang in the comments if you watch this video to the end. Let me know what you think about it. I love you, Nessa gang. Don't forget to check the description, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.